Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. One of the law enforcement officer's primary functions is to prevent felony acts. Many times, a felony leads to another of a more destructive nature. On the morning of April 7th, two criminals, Ted Ellis and Ed Kane, committed two crimes far more serious than the felony they intended and carried out. The Highway Patrol was subsequently faced with a situation that could not be changed without the help of the wanted men.
What time is it?
A few minutes past 11.
Well, let's go then. He'll be open by now.
Relax. We don't have to get there just when he opens. Why do you think I stopped to kill a few minutes? Now, settle down.
Yeah, but the sooner we get there, the less chance we run of getting mixed in with that noon-hour crowd.
If you don't take it easy, we're not going to get mixed in with anything.
Okay. I just get a little shaky before the thing.
Now, look, when we go in, I'll do the talking, and I'll take the cash. You lock everybody in the back room and make sure no one sees it.
Yeah.
And be careful with that. It's not to be fired unless...
Da-da-dum, dum-da-da-dum, dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-da-da-dum. She wears boxers without trousers, and her shoes are number 9. Dum-ba-da-dum, bee-ba-da-dum, dee-dee-dee-da-da.
Hi, Dad. You're running a few minutes late.
Yes. I ran into your future father-in-law at the bank.
Well, what did he say? Has he heard from Jim?
No, like all fathers, he's soon forgotten. Why don't you call and let him know how his son is?
Oh, I just thought he maybe heard something special. Like Jim getting out earlier than expected.
Your young man will be home from the Army in 2 months. No sooner.
What do you mean all fathers are forgotten?
Well, it's a mighty sad state of affairs when Jim Wright Sr. has to call me to ask my daughter, tell him how his son is.
You poor fathers. What about us younger ones? Here I slave away all day.
Oh, by the way, I noticed some washout when I drove in. You better get it down before the workers start coming in.
Well, I haven't finished setting up yet, Daddy. I'll get it after lunch.
After lunch, it'll be dirtier than before. Those cars come in here kicking up dust all over the place.
Well, I'll get it now. I don't want to do it over again.
It's all clear. Let's go. There won't be any trouble, mister. All we want's some money.
Money? Well, but there's only...
Don't waste our time, mister. We know you went to the bank today. We know you always cash payroll checks on Friday. Now get moving.
Come on!
He was reaching for a gun, Ed.
Get out of here. Come on.
What are you two doing?
Put that gun away.
Forget our license number.
We'll have to take her with us. She might come in handy.
give me the highway patrol. There's been a shooting.
The call was quickly relayed to Highway Patrol headquarters, where Patrolman Walters took down the information.
Where's it located? Victim alive? Did the witness give a description of the suspects in their vehicle? Thanks. Yeah, we'll get right on it. Sergeant Walters, Highway Patrol. There's been a shooting at O'Shea's Restaurant, Highway 27, just south of Highway 38. Send an ambulance, code 3. Right. There's been a shooting at a restaurant, Highway 27, the proprietor.
What was it, a holdup?
Looks that way. Witness just called.
Did you get out an APB?
Operations said the witness was too excited to give a description of the vehicle and the suspect.
Any units in the area?
Well, I checked. 2215 is tied up at an accident 10 miles from there.
Let's take it ourselves. Come on.
Patrolman Walters had asked the worker to remain at the scene. Within minutes, the patrol arrived at the scene.
I'm Sergeant Walters. You the man who called in?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I was coming down the road there, and these two guys come running out of the restaurant. And then Kathy, she...
Who's Kathy?
Well, that's Ralph's daughter, the man who was shot. These two guys forced her into their truck.
Did you get the license number?
No, it was too far away. I couldn't make it out.
Can you describe the two men?
Well, I didn't see them very well either, but I know it was Kathy.
I'll get an APB on what we have.
Okay.
What's the girl's age and description?
Oh, she's a pretty thing, about 22, tall, light hair.
What about the car they were driving?
It's a green panel truck.
2150, headquarters. I told a witness he could leave. Any problem in figuring the motive?
No. If the truck veered south, they could turn off in a lot of directions. If they keep in a straight line, they got to end up in the mountains.
There's only one unit between here and there. If they get through the mountain area, it's going to be tough getting them.
It's tough enough as it is. They got a hostage.
If they still got the girl with them, we can't even get close.
Let's call the helicopter. Maybe we can spot them in that. 2150 to headquarters.
The Highway Patrol helicopter on standby notice was immediately notified of Matthew's request. Within moments, it was in the air and on its way to meet Matthews and start the search for the speeding panel truck, using the helicopter's advantages of altitude and speed with which they hoped to stop the criminals and their hostage.
Slow down. We don't want to advertise.
I don't see what good she's gonna do us. We gotta get rid of her sometime.
Just keep driving. Worry about her when the time comes.
Who said it was gonna be so smooth? Couldn't be a bigger mess. We end up with a handful of bills, a man's dead.
You pull the trigger, it's done. Just concentrate on that road.
Then stop her whimpering.
But my father died so you could be a coward.
I'm sorry about your father. But don't worry. Nothing's going to happen to you as long as you don't cause any trouble.
Sorry. Well, if you're so sorry, why don't you go back and help him?
I don't think that would do much good.
Helicopter to all units. By 1020 is over Highway 27. Traveling south at northern edge of mountain area. Relay any sign of panel truck to helicopter.
3280 to helicopter.
3280, go ahead.
Green panel truck just past Junction 7, heading into mountain area. Request instructions.
Can you identify passengers?
3280. No, but we'll follow and try to apprehend. 10-4.
I'm leaving for your location now. 10-4. Stay in contact.
Open it up.
He's getting closer.
They won't do anything as long as we've got the girl.
To helicopter.
Go ahead, 3280.
Panel truck fired on me. Put me out of service.
Stand by. We'll land in a minute. Did you get a chance to see whether the girl was with him or not?
I pulled close and the shooting began.
Make things a lot easier if he knew one way or the other.
How about the license number?
G51458.
Get it to communications. Have them notify all units and stations. Also have them run at 28 and 29 on the license number.
There's a million roads into the next state once they get through the hills.
We'll try the chopper, see what we can do with it. We'll assume the girl's with him.
I'll call headquarters.
Right. We don't want to be spotted.
What do you want to do?
Well, if the girl's in the trunk, I don't know.
The patrol helicopter continued its search for the panel truck and its occupants. Once in the mountain area, there were no patrol units available to intercept the truck. The helicopter was the only means of capture remaining. But Matthews had first the problem of finding the truck and then facing the probable obstacle of Kathy Owens being a hostage.
Why don't we let her out here? That patrolman's got our license number anyway.
I told you to behave yourself and you wouldn't get hurt. I'm not going to warn you again. Hold her a minute.
Oh, why fool around with her?
We probably wouldn't be alive if it weren't for her being here.
You know they're going to catch you sooner or later.
You're probably right. Maybe not. You better take it easy. We don't want to attract any more attention.
No sign of them. We should run into her pretty soon. They can't be going any faster than we are.
There they are, just coming out of that bend.
Yeah, it's a green panel truck. I can't make out the license.
Can't tell from this position whether or not the girl's along.
Can you get ahead of them without being seen?
The way that road curves, I think so.
You'll probably have to land.
Circle around, get him in a curve.
Can you give us enough time to get to a point where we can see the truck pass?
Yeah, but I'll start bringing it down now.
Okay. Hold your fire if the girl's in the truck.
There it is.
Hold it.
The girl's still with him, all right. Maybe we ought to show our hand.
No, we'd put her in more danger than she is. We'll follow them at a safe distance. Notify all units the course they're on. If we can keep track of them. Let's go. Come on.
This car coming. Hey, here's our chance to get rid of this truck. Pull it across the highway. Block it as much as you can. I'll flag it down.
What's the matter?
Out, lady. We need your car.
But what?
Don't worry. You're not going to get hurt. Come on.
But,
Pull it off the highway.
what are you doing this to me for? What do you want? I didn't do anything.
Get in the truck, lady.
Oh, please.
I'll turn the car
Oh,
around.
you don't need to do that. I'm not going to try to get away. Oh, who are you?
Come on, lady.
What is this?
Come on.
Please tell me. Oh.
Hold it. There they are.
They're changing cars.
We'll wait and see what they do with the people.
Oh, no more hostages to worry about.
Land at the truck. We'll see if the people are all right. You ladies all right? Your father will live.
Oh, thank God. The way those two men talked, I thought he was dead. Will I be able to see him?
There's a patrol car on the way out. It'll take you where you want to go. You don't by any chance remember the license of your car, do you?
Yes, I do. It's FZU 792.
FZU 792. Thanks very much. Let's go. They're all alone now, but armed, so stay high. We wouldn't have a chance in this fishbowl. Helicopter to headquarters. Suspect in Owen shooting stole another car. It's a gray convertible. License number, Frank Zebra Union 792. They're about 8 miles from Centerville on Mountain Highway 27. We're trying to pick up the trail. Hostages no longer with suspects. 10-4?
There they are, just hitting that dirt road.
That road's winding. We can land a mile or so up there. We can block the road with a chopper and take them by surprise.
That dirt road is going into rugged country. There won't be another place to land for miles. I don't know if we can make it in time.
Well, let's try it. I don't want to lose them. And I don't want any shooting if we can avoid it.
Hardest part will be landing it before they get close enough to see. We're not going to make it. That car will be coming around the bend just as we land.
Can you hover over the spot?
Yeah, for a few seconds or so.
That'll give us a chance for a surprise shot.
You'd think after his partner got it, he'd call it quits.
If they had another chance, they probably would. Stay with them. I'll call the ambulance. See the Highway Patrol in action again next week. Until then, remember, leave your blood at the Red Cross, not on the highway. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.